We're here on Brick Lane. It's Friday, July 27th. In fact, Bryan, the day of the opening ceremonies of the Olympics. And we're just so excited to be here and enjoyed wonderful desserts and coffee just now at the coffee house. And Bryan, I'm hoping you can introduce our friend Paul here and ask him a couple of questions about what's going on in this exciting place.
Yeah, thanks Henry. It is a great, what an amazing day to actually be in the city leading up to it. But Paul, I came across Paul last year. We both mutually know some great people in the city, and then just got connected with him and his heart and the story that's led to Kahala and all that they're doing here on Brick Lane. So, Paul, tell us, shortly, tell us a little bit about how this all came about.
Okay, so I've been a youth pastor in the area for about 12 years, and one Sunday morning I came down here and there's about 20,000 people that come to Brick Lane every Sunday because of the various markets. And as I walked up and down Brick Lane, there were Muslims out on the street evangelizing, there's tarot card reading going on, and I was just thinking, there's no Christian witness, because at 11 o'clock on a Sunday morning, everyone in the UK, or all the Christians in the UK, are in church. So I was thinking, something needs to happen in this area, and God just sort of really grabbed hold of his heart and said, we need to start a mission here. So I was thinking about how do you engage people with the good news of Jesus Christ who have never have a history of going to church or don't know the Christian story. So we thought, okay, let's plant a church in the form of a cafe. So that, because cafe culture is big, people love coming in for coffee, a nice slice of cake, as you guys have just tried. And so thinking, okay, look, and through that, use that as a way of mission of building relationships. So Brick Lane is a large bohemian art community, and so people come in, displaying their art, looking at the art, and loads of different ways in which we create opportunities to have discussions with people. And even on our opening night, just to give you a quick story, on our launch night, some guy on the street just popped his head in and he just said, oh, I feel all tingly during the worship. And so when I spoke to him, I said, well, that's the Holy Spirit. And he just goes, this is my church. And then since then we've started a weekly Bible study group with this guy, and God is just doing amazing things. And there's many more stories like that we've experienced just in 1 month. So it's fantastic. God is moving, doing great stuff. So it's fantastic.
Paul, we've had the opportunity to have Jem in the mix.
Yeah.
And tell us about some of the people working. You've got a boatload more coming in the next couple of weeks. So
Jem have been a fantastic partnership for us. We've had a young lady with us now for the last 3 months, and we even had one guy come out for 1 week. And then on his very first day, I picked him up from Heathrow Airport, we came down to Brick Lane, we sat down at a table, started eating food, and we just got chatting to this young lady beside us, and we said, hey, why don't you come to church? And she came to church that Wednesday evening. So you only need to come for 1 day, and God does amazing stuff. So if you want to come and get involved in here, we would love to welcome you and show you what we're doing, and let's see how God can use you in a place like this as well.
And he's got a team from Jem coming next week.
The week after.
In fact, something just started today from Jem. We've got about 7 people coming over the next 2 weeks. So we look forward to what God's going to do, particularly over this time of the Olympics. So brilliant.
It's just great. And we're just really excited about the partnership going forward, and thanks for your continued support in all that we're doing. It's great.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Bryan.